Okie dokie, so then it's session 54. What has happened? So you all finally went to bed after a very eventful Magda or Monday. And you all had some pretty interesting dreams. Various of you kind of found yourself, you all sort of found yourselves individually in a place where you shouldn't have been, but you were lost. Eventually, you all managed to come back to yourselves in a sort of you found yourselves again, essentially. Like, you all kind of progressed through your dreams and ended up somewhere familiar. So Toki ended up at the hutch. But that wasn't the end of things, because then all of a sudden, who comes striding into the hutch? Luca sits down, talks to Toki's brother, tries to order a meal, and Toki's like, why are you in my dream? Turns out everyone's dreams had all sort of collided. And from there, they went to Alanis's dream, which was a different scene of the Ithel clan. It was everyone kind of, the caravans parked, children playing, Alanis striding through it, and Toki and Luca found themselves in this crowd, found Alanis. Random people from Toki and Luca's lives popped up in the way that in dreams they sometimes do. So a guy called Osman, who is on Toki's course, most mid-man ever invented, appeared and was just angrily scribbling in the background, surrounded by all these children. And then it was Matteo, right? Was the brother that Luca's dream conjured. And everyone moved over to try and talk to Matteo, but before you could get there, the scene changed again, and you found yourselves in the Nine Hells, in a special little room that Wraith shares with Dis quite frequently. And there was a knock at the door, Wraith opened the door, and the whole party was there, apart from Wraith. And you search for a way out, eventually finding or realizing that the way out of this was to wake yourselves up somehow. And how did you do that? By chucking yourselves off the balcony and plunging into your potential deaths. So you all did that and seemed to wake up in your tents, all happy and safe, except Toki noticed that when he stood up, he left his body behind. And this seemed to not be great. It's not ideal. You went looking outside. I think Luca did, poked his head out the tent. And there were a bunch of nightmarish creatures. There were a bunch of brains. There was this old, wizened, kind of fey-looking woman. There was this kind of zombie-looking thing, but not zombie, just like a very pale, creepy-looking guy. And we are currently in a fight, and it seems that you have not yet woken up properly. But before we kind of go into that and into the fight, Wrath, you're still asleep. You are still dreaming. So your dream, remind us if you can, if you have stuff at hand, what you dreamt about in the last session that you left off with.
Well, let me get my notes up. Oh! Mm-hmm. I do remember what I said, but it's written down somewhere. If I don't find it in a minute, I'll just free ball that shit. No, found it!
Nice one.
Okay. Do you want a brief overview?
Yeah, give us a flavour of the dream, kind of what happened, where did you leave off?
So he kind of... I don't know. I would say gain consciousness, but he didn't. He's in the dream. He materialized in a nightmare, a very common one for him, in an ancient room, surrounded by like arcane pillars, with his father experimenting on him, let's say. And then that dream ended as he kind of screamed in pain and blacked out. And then he awoke on a beach, eyes shut, just enjoying the sunset on his face as someone stroked his hair. And then it went very wrong, as you described. Oh, I've made notes on what you said. There were 8 stars in the sky and a rushing river, and I chose to go left down to the source of the river. And there was a pyre, a tall one, built that was burning. And after a prayer to the saints, the pyre came closer. And that's where my notes end. I apologize.
I confess I don't super duper remember exactly where we left off, so we will leave off with this pyre rushing closer, and you are left with this feeling of it's kind of like a sort of anxious dread, like something that was very familiar has just been ripped away from you. But you kind of move through it, and what is a place for Wrath that is just somewhere that feels content and safe, where he knows himself, he knows who he is, he knows kind of where he is, but sort of more in terms of like not just geographically, like if you were lost and confused, what is the absolute polar opposite of that? And it can be with people at a specific time in a specific place, but describe that for us as Wrath kind of comes to himself in this place, in this moment.
Wrath is like completely drunk, like dancing on a bar tabletop in his bar. The Seven Sins are home. Jeff is like vibing next to him. They're doing like a coordinated choreography thing. Yes. Fenrir is plastered, but is doing some weird attempt at the same choreography to his left.
Fantastic.
But yes, there's like many other drunk souls and devils.
Incredible. Describe a little bit, if you can, sort of, and it can just be the vibe or the aesthetic, but like, what does your bar look like?
Oh, here we go. Right. The central room that he appears in. It's like this. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, right? I'm just freeballing here.
Place, mate.
Very tall room. You can't really see the top, but like golden chandeliers hang from the ceiling. There's like red velvet drapes hanging from each archway, leading off into 7 other rooms, which you can't see because it's dark and shady. The bar is like in the center of the room, in a what's a hexagon? Hexagonal? No. What's a 7-sided shape? Heptagon? Heptagonal design. And Wrath, Jeff, and Fenrir are just like dancing around it. Wrath is like serving drinks. There doesn't really seem to be a solid price going for these drinks. He's just pouring alcohol into people's cups. I would say the music is like 80s synth. Nice. And there's just all manner of people. All are welcome. All sorts.
I love it. I love it.
Jeff has like a mini imp posse.
Yes.
It's vibes.
I love
that. Oh, no, choice.
That's so real. Amazing. And yeah, it's sort of as like, you know, pouring drinks for people, although you're not really taking payment, and as you say, like the prices seem to fluctuate. You notice that like no one's paying in gold or silver, but in souls. This is the currency of hell, and the price of a drink in hell, you know, it's not much, but it costs a part of your soul, a part of yourself, and you see that kind of transaction happen, and it doesn't go to you, it goes to the bar, and Jeff is your accountant who's sorting that all out, but yeah, roll
the
me
treasury.
Exactly, it goes to the treasury. Roll me a performance check for you and Jeff, and for Fenrir.
All one together or 3 separate ones?
Just one. Just see how well your little dances going.
D&D Beyond. Come on. Oh! 21.
21, incredible. Your dance is like so good. You guys have rehearsed this for a really long time. Like you've kind of done like dress rehearsals almost when the bar is closed during the day.
Oh yeah.
But you guys are nailing it because it doesn't look rehearsed. Like it looks so spontaneous. It was sort of like a song came on, a specific song at a very specific time. This was all planned, but you were like, oh my god, guys, turn this on. Who put this on? And then, you know, you kind of get a little dance started. Jeff's like, oh my god, stop it. But like gets in, is doing the whole like invisible lasso around you, pulling you in. And then like, yeah, Fenrir joins in. It's a bit different because he's got 4 paws. But yeah, it works out and it looks great. Everyone's like cheering, everyone's happy. And for you, is this a memory or or is it kind of an example of what might have happened? Yeah.
I think it's a memory, probably of like the last year in hell.
Nice.
It's like probably a place of like outside the river, his only reprieve in hell.
Yeah.
Because it's his. He can be himself. He has guards. Like no one's gonna rat him out to his father based on what he does in here. Like most of the souls in here, he owns.
Yeah.
It's chilling, and he has his
chill.
best friends with him. But there is a little like, I think it always like wish his sister could be here with him.
Yeah, nah, definitely. 100%. And I think as you kind of are thinking about your friends and about your sister, roll me a perception check.
Oh, 11. Checks out, he's drunk.
Yeah, I think because you're thinking about her and your friends, you see a movement like just outside. Like there's doors here, but I think it's almost, I feel like you say, this room, or this, like you say, you can't quite see the ceilings. There's something kind of interdimensional about it, and the front doors are kind of all at once always wide open, always closed off for privacy, and so you notice kind of at the corner of your eye the sort of, you know, green end of a green cloak that you know belongs to Toki. You see like the tip of Alanis's bow. You see like Luca's heel, as these people who have never been in hell and never been in your dreams like this before just walk past. They don't come in, but they walk past.
He like slurs drunk and he's like, "Hey, Toki, come back to me, baby, where you going?" And then he like drunkenly jumps off the bar and like runs.
Amazing. You run out there, and as you run out and like leave the bar following them, all of a sudden you're hit with like the air changes. I think you expect it to be like hot air, kind of like a very like close summer evening, but instead it's like a cool, comfortable temperature, as instead of like leaving the bar, you enter a room instead. And Steph, can you describe the room that Wrath finds himself in, that you were in last time?
Wrath finds himself again in another tall room, probably not as tall as the bar. You can see the ceiling. Ornately carved stone walls start sort of at where normal ceiling height would. It becomes stone, and the rest is dark panelled wood.
Ooh.
There are some large green leather chaise lounges and couches scattered around a massive fireplace taking up almost an entire wall, all ornately carved stone. And in the stone carving above the fireplace is you can see a city with like towering thin spires, and it's sort of like a dim gloom, very much sort of like whiskey crystal glasses on the side. There's on one of the side tables next to the couch is a closed romance novel, and doors open to the balcony. Big gothic sort of style window doors are just cracked onto the balcony, where there's a red hue sort of fog of war coming from outside.
Yes, and as you enter this room, it's empty. There's no one here, but as you kind of glance around, maybe a little bit taken aback that all of a sudden you're in a completely different place that you've never been to before. You look out to that balcony, and the doors are wide open, and you see two figures hand in hand jump off the balcony and fall into that red mist.
Do I clock who those figures are before they go?
I think you would instantly recognize them as Toki and Luca.
I run off and like fly above the balcony. I'm like looking down.
Nice. As you look down, you just see. Everyone make a perception check to see how quick you got there and sort of what you can make out.
Me included or nah?
Just you, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Natural 20.
Amazing. You see both of them falling, like an insane amount of wind and speed rushing past them, but hands held together tightly. Below them you see Alanis and your sister, her wings kind of curled in around her, plummeting, until, like, even with that net 20, you can't make them out anymore.
Oh, I go free fall after them. Like, I stop flying and just go terminal velocity down to try and catch up.
And you fall and you fall and you fall, and then you expect there almost to be eventually like a slamming sensation. And there is a kind of juddering sensation, like a jarring sensation, but again, it's to do with the temperature. And instead of the kind of, like I say, like warm summer's night versus cool interior of a room, it's like a muggy, like rain. It's just rained here. There's still some drizzle in the air, a cool chill in the air, but warming as Estiva is approaching. And you wake up in your tent. You look to your side, you see your sister is not there. The tent, the flap is like flapping open, and you hear, well, what does Wrath hear? What were people saying things in the fight? Yeah.
Luca was shouting at a certain woman, "Get my brother's face off your goddamn face."
Is there anyone else? Matt might hear in the heat of battle.
I was shouting
Yeah.
about me being her opponent and not Toki, and that
You're
she was a
fighting-
bitch.
Yeah, you're fighting me, you bitch, from Alanis.
Yeah, I was trying to be really intimidating, and it didn't work at all, but it was loud.
Yeah. And yeah, you hear this like old ancient voice like mocking Alanis back. What are you doing?
Fly out of the tent. Full
Yeah.
speed.
Coming out the tent. Could you roll initiative for me, please?
Okay. 10.
Amazing. So we're in the battle, and I made Toki's spiritual weapon. I didn't like it. I was gonna.
Yay!
So Toki, you should be able to move that, and if you ever want to like drag it onto
Ooh.
roll 20, it's in party, just underneath you.
Ooh, thank you.
Right.
That's very exciting.
Sorry, I was just like, where's my fucking keyboard gone? It's on the sofa. And Wrath, you have had a long rest as well, so you can update your hit points and everything.
Sweet baby Jesus.
So. Okay, right. Right, I will let you have your turn, Wrath, and then it will be your turn again as well, after Bobby and Bella go, but I'll let you just finish adjusting everything and stuff, but then let me know what you would like to do. But you emerge out of your tent, and you notice as well, as you stand up, launch out the tent, you as well has left your body behind. It's almost like kind of ghostly, except the only thing that you are interacting with, like a ghost, is your own body. Like if you try to touch it, your hand goes through it, but you're able to open the tent flap. As you walk out and see yourself in battle, all of a sudden you're in your regular clothes, like you're not what you went to sleep in. You have everything that you would need on you for a fight. And you go out and you see right in front of your tent is a gleaming, amazing, ornate sword, which is Toki's spiritual signature weapon, and Toki described amazingly last session, or Chloe did, as used to having belonged to Galen. Like, that's Galen's relic, a sword forged in a star. And you see there's these weird like brain things with like tentacles coming out of them, these strange laughing creatures with very pale skin, huge mouths, and like spikes coming out of them. And then you see Nancy, who is this dark hair, purple skin, horns, kind of impossibly old, but you couldn't put a number on it. Very kind of fae-esque lady who's bearing down on Toki. And roll me a perception check.
That is a 13 plus
Nice.
2. 15.
Nice one. You come out of your tent just in time, and you see that Nancy had been like disguising herself or something, changing her appearance, and she's crouched over Toki, who was seconds ago unconscious, and you see she's holding something to his chest that glows, and Toki regains hit points, and regains health, but it isn't this old woman fae figure with horns and purple skin. Instead, Chloe, Toki, could you describe who Wrath sees for an instant, bending down over Toki?
Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
please.
No, he sees a young man with brown curling hair, gold metal glasses, angular features and what had been a sneer on his face, but I believe in this moment it's more of a smirk.
It is, yeah. And you see this young man cup Toki's face almost gently and stroke the side of his cheek with one thumb, and bend down, whisper in his ear, and then a kind of smirk, sneer, roguish wink of a look overtakes not Toki's face, this person's face. And as he draws back, the features melt away, like flesh and skin melts, hair singes, and is replaced with Nancy's normal form. And her head whips round as she is aware that you've entered the battlefield.
Hey, Toki, I haven't slept a few minutes and you already got a new man? God damn, you work fast, mate. Hey, yo, what? God damn! What in the hell is this? Holy shit.
1 second he's holding hands with Harvey, the next there's
Right,
this dude.
I mean, you're moving like me, Toki, damn. Sorry, am I allowed a turn?
Of course you are, yes you are.
I also have a question. I have now in my inventory, I think in the last session I was in, I got a cloak of protection. I don't know if I attuned to that before
I'll
this.
say there would have been time before you went to bed if you want to say that you attuned to that.
Bless you. Love you, dear. Okay, attune. AC's up 12 now, let's go! I'm not gonna say, indefensible because I'll die. Right. So, I see my sister looking kind of fucked up. Ain't no good.
I wasn't the worst fucked up a minute ago, but now I am.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
She's also not carrying as many daggers as she normally does.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Witch bolt. Second level on Gabriella.
Amazing. What is
I just rolled to attack. Oh, that is a 19 to hit.
19. I haven't got anyone stats up, but I'm pretty sure that hits. 19. I'm pretty sure 19 hits, so go ahead and do stuff.
It's 2d12. Wait, it's a d12 next. 12? Good, good. Oh, that is damage from lightning? Let me check. What does it say? Come on. Lightning. 20 lightning damage.
Oh, absolutely destroyed Gabriella. Very dead. Yeah, what does it look like as Gabriella just like dies? How does she die?
Raffles just like flying out the tent, shouts at Atoki, looks at Gabriella's like, oh, hell fucking no. And like, in a gun style, just shoots like 2 red lightning bolts out of each finger gun.
Amazing. Incredible. Fantastic. And Wraith, you turn around and you see your brother very much has woken up.
Nice of you to join the party, Sleeping Beauty.
I know, I have to get my beauty sleep at some point. Am I allowed to move with my
Yes, you are.
tent? I'll go here. So you get flanked. Oh, they're dead. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll go here. I'm next to the sword. I'm like cruising the sword.
Nice.
Or I'll go next to my sister if I can.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes.
Amazing. Fantastic. Anything else for you?
Nah. It's me.
That's you. Right. So next up is Bobby. Where's Bobby? Right there. So Bobby is gonna attack Alanis, flanking with Georgia. Oh yes, it's these guys. So one of those kind of tentacle things whips out of the brain. It's almost like some of the flesh parts, and just something comes shooting out, wraps around Alanis, and that is 25 to hit you, Alanis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is. Oh no. That. 24 points of damage. Of
down.
As you see just these tentacles wrap around Alanis, wrap around her throat, and you see Alanis try and wrench herself free, but to no avail. And Alanis sags and goes down as Bobby withdraws his tentacles.
One of the first times Alanis has gone down.
I think it might be the first time she's come down.
Whoa,
Wow.
not beefy Alanis.
Yeah.
I know, she's a tank. What can I say?
It catches up with us all eventually.
Join the club, we've got jackets.
Yeah.
But that is Bobby's go, and it is now Bella's turn. Bella's gonna go for Luca. No, Bella can't. Bella's gonna move up and go for Toki. Unable to reach Luca, and so is gonna be trying to get Toki with those brain tentacles. That is 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
And misses. So Raph, it is your go once again.
Can I stabilize Alanis with a medkit?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. What does that give Alanis a HP? Does it just stop her making death saves?
Stops
Do you
the
remember?
death saves. It stops death saves.
Okay.
Yes, and I believe that is an action, and you don't have to
Yep,
roll
yep.
because you've got the medkit. But yeah, you'll need to move over and be close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Fantastic. Anything for you? Bonus action or movement?
I ain't got any bonus actions. We move.
Amazing. It is then, in that case, Georgia's turn. Georgia is gonna whip around to Luca. Are you here, Eleanor?
I certainly am.
Yay. Georgia is gonna reach out and try and bite you. Oh yeah, that's what these guys looked like. Fanged and lipless.
Cool.
They have bristles and spines projecting up from odd patches of like greyish skin, long fingers ending in broken and dirty nails. and the skin is like grey but scratched, almost cracking in places. And you're just going to try and bite you. So that's a 12. That is a 7 to hit you.
That does not hit.
And that is George's whole go. So Toki, it is your turn.
Okay. Toki is looking equal parts shaken and furious. And I think as Nancy whips around to look at Wrath, is just gonna stab her in the back.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very, very angrily.
Incredible. You're prone on the ground at the moment, so I don't know if you want to spend movement to stand up, or I don't.
I
know
will
if
do that.
From the floor.
Yeah. As
I
dramatic
will
it is. You stab her and use that to pull you to your feet. Amazing.
Right, what does my... Right, there we are. Oh, that's not very good. That's a 13 to hit.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
You will go to hit again, and then before he swings, we'll see Alanis unconscious on the ground, and will healing word her.
Yes, right.
I'll do a second level healing word, and I will heal her for... That's not very good. That's not very good. 6 points. It's better than nothing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Anything else? Any movement? Any interactions? You can talk. Yeah.
I don't think... No, I think that's it. I think... Yeah.
Brilliant.
He's very disappointed in himself for missing.
Oh no!
No.
Well, you know, classic. Luca, that is your go. Completely fine. Like, never better.
Yeah. I don't think Luke has ever gone down, and I am scared. I'd like to keep it that way. He's going to go for Nancy, please, because I think she's the ringleader in all of this, and he would like to get rid of her. So he's on short bow. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Thank you. So we have got 10 piercing damage,
Brilliant.
an additional 6 fire damage,
Hold on,
and an additional 6 sneak attack damage.
6 again. Fantastic, amazing, good stuff. And Nancy, who had been staring at Wrath, turns around and kind of doesn't glare at you. It gives you a kind of a smirk, almost like you're playing like a game together or something, and you've come out of nowhere and started winning, and she's like, "Oh, hello, who are you?" All of a sudden, and gives you kind of like an assessing eye. Like, it doesn't take an inside check to tell she's having fun. Anything else for you?
I don't want to move because I want to stay to help Alanis out. So no, he's going to stay put.
Wraith, your turn.
Wraith is going to follow Luca's lead, not league, and dash over to here so I can flank with Toki. And she is down quite a few daggers at this point. So she's got her acid dagger and then just regular daggers now. So she is going to try and hit Nancy with her acid dagger. Do I have advantage because I'm flanking?
Yes, yeah.
And I'm also got sneak attack if it hits. I can't get the other dice out. We'll roll twice. That is a 23 or...
That hits.
A 20. non-natural.
Amazing.
So that is one of these. 4 points of piercing damage. No. 4 points of piercing, 4 points of acid.
Hold on a minute. I've got a keyboard.
Okay.
It's taking me a minute.
Yep, no worries.
That was
And then
4
I've
and
also
4,
got
yeah?
a fun 4 and 4.
Okay.
And sneak attack is d6s. 2 of these. 7 points of
Nice.
piercing from sneak attack.
Amazing. Good stuff. And yeah, as you like dash in and kind of strike at her coming from nowhere, taking her a bit by surprise, using her kind of irritation, or well, no, it's not irritation, just sort of enthusiasm almost for how she's looking at Luca as a distraction. You come in and her eyes look at you, and she is, you almost hadn't noticed because she has been kind of like stooped over, but actually if she were to rise up to her full height, she'd be like 8 feet tall or something. And you see a little bit of that now as she puts some extra inches on and just looks down at you, a kind of grin taking over her face, and like her eyes kind of look you properly and deliberately look you up and down, and just doesn't say anything, just grins at you.
I think Wraith is thoroughly used to that sort of attitude. So she just sort of does a savage grin back,
Nice.
baring all her teeth, as she goes in to swipe again with her regular dagger with her bonus action, if that's okay.
Yeah. What's my mouse gone?
Oh, pal.
Why does it keep... Look.
Okay, that is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yes, non-natural. Yeah, that hits.
Followed by 8 points of piercing damage.
Fantastic. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And you see, whereabouts do you try and stab her with this second offhand attack?
I think Wraith will try and reach up and swipe across the throat as she rises taller, sort of exposing her neck maybe
Nice.
a bit.
Oh, cool. Yeah. As she does that, she kind of, it's almost like she sees it coming, and she like bares her throat even more. And as you kind of slash across, it's almost like she leans into it slightly, and looks down at you, just like, how we're playing. Anything else for you?
I think I don't know what to say, so it's just going to keep grinning that sort of savage smile back at her.
Nice
And
one.
it just sort of cocks an eyebrow at her comment.
Yeah, amazing. Fantastic. It is Nancy's go. Believe it or not. Why does it keep... It's fine. Nancy is gonna grin down at you as you withdraw the knife. She's going to lean in close to you, like her face gets inches from you, and she again she looks right in your eye, and she's like, what do you dream about? And could you roll me a d20, please?
Yes, I can. That is a 14.
Yeah, so last time, April, we did this thing where if someone, like an NPC from your character's backstory, were to appear, we rolled a d20, and that was sort of like the friendliness or importance scale, 20 being like someone incredibly important to your character, or like in any way, shape or form, like just the most important person. 0, or you can't get 0. 1 was just the exact opposite of that. So when Toki rolled 10, Osman, Mr. No One from the course appeared. Like pure middling.
Fuck with that, that's nice.
Yeah, so with, what was that, a 14? Who appears in this moment, standing in front of you? Yeah.
Sorry, so 20 being most important.
Yeah.
I think probably standing in front of Wraith at this moment is Shamrod from the Strodomos. He was the Dragonborn skipper of the Green Light.
Okay, yeah. Amazing. And you see that, describe Shamrod. Yeah.
So Shamrod is a copper-skinned Dragonborn with sort of neck frills that come off the side of his face and curving horns that go back quite low on his head. He's quite tall but lean for a Dragonborn, and he wears sort of teal, loose clothes, maybe a sort of flowing peasant shirt, practical but a fair quality, maybe on a little bit flamboyant side, and he probably looks at Wraith with sort of this reserved warmth of just sort of general understanding.
Nice. Yeah, and you see this like warmth look down at you. Someone who Wraith respects, admires in a way that maybe she hasn't kind of anyone else. Especially not in hell, really. And he speaks, but when he speaks, it's with Nancy's voice. Looks at himself, looks at his arms, feels those kind of thrills around his neck, and says, "Do you care about this person?"
I don't think it matters to you.
No, you're probably right. And you see one of Shamrod's arms comes out and draws a sigil in the air, and it's like crackling with this like deep energy, almost like pure weave, like the weave is being like carved into here, and you don't recognize, but I think your brother would, the kind of spell that is being cast here, as this rune, almost this like glyph appears in front of you, and Nancy or Shamrod closes her eyes, takes in a deep breath, and I think you smell like snow at midnight. Like there's snow on the ground and it's snowing even more, and it's kind of a peace under the darkness, and you feel a rush of cold air as Shamrod's like bronze or coppery scales start to fall and rust, and again flesh melts away, and Nancy is standing there in front of you, and she claps her hands together and vanishes, is gone.
That's a bad bitch.
I think Wraith will just whirl on the spot trying to look for her, but I don't think she's going to find her.
No,
I use my bonus action.
Roll investigation check.
Okay. Okay. That is a 17.
You see where she disappeared, there's almost like a dent in the grass, almost like someone's made a miniature crop circle in this grass, and right in the middle of it is a black gem. It's not smooth, it's very like jagged edges, not like, it's blacker than anything you've ever seen, really, and it's in a kind of sort of this sort of shape, like not a perfect circle, not like a heart, but like off to one side, and it's not round because it's not smooth, but this black gem is resting in this perfect like miniature crop circle in the grass where she disappeared.
I think I'll just eye it. I wouldn't go to pick it up.
Yeah, amazing.
That's me.
Cool. And that is Nancy. And Alanis, it's your go. So you are on the ground, 6 HP. You watch as Nancy disappeared. What are you doing?
Excuse me. She still has my hunter's mark on. So I want to try and...
I was going to ask, does that go down
find
when
her.
you go unconscious, or does it stay?
Oh, yeah, it's concentration.
Right.
So it would...
So it would have gone. That's all right. Roll me, though, an Arcana check, because it will happen very, very quickly. So the
I'm not
DC
good at
is
Arcana.
12.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, you kind of, I think you feel the strands, the tendrils of Hunter's Mark, like a fraying rope trying to like catch around her, but it just dissipates.
Okay. Then I'm gonna push myself up so I'm not lying in the middle of the grass. And then they're both going to get attacks opportunity, but there's nothing I can do from close range, so I'm just going to run over here.
Mm-hmm. Nice, yes. And yeah, they will both get attacks opportunity. So Georgia is gonna lash out. And that's a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That one
Beats it, beats it.
So
Silvery barbs.
nice, yeah, cool, brilliant.
I keep forgetting to use that in time.
That one's less. That one's a 12 to hit.
No.
Amazing. What are you doing with the advantage, Wraith?
I will give it to Alanis because I feel like she needs it the most.
Nice one. And now Bobby is going to lash out.
In the best way.
Bobby is going to lash out
helpful?
and try and hit. Actually, 17 to hit from Bobby.
Yeah, that
This
is.
is the bad one. As more of these tendrils wrap around you. So you've got 3d8.
Bobby's got it in for you, mate.
No, mate.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, I was on
19.
mute.
What
Can I,
happened to Bobby?
can I silvery barbs that one?
Yes, of course you can.
I'm so sorry, I was on mute. I was like, silvery barbs!
Yes. Way better. That one is a 8 to hit. So
That
you save
misses.
Atlantis from 19 points of damage.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
So yeah, and then Luca, what do you do with your advantage?
I'm gonna give it to Wraith.
Lovely. So yeah, Alanis, you stand up, you make a mad dash out of there. Bobby and Georgia both like try and reach out. Georgia just like mouth first, trying to grab and bite at you. And for a second, it's like you almost feel that pain, but then you see from two different directions your friends hold out their hands and use some innate magic, or in Luca's case, magic that's been studied. And something ripples and they're thrown back, and you dash out of there.
Okay. Just gonna take a deep breath. It's okay.
Important.
Everyone goes down at some point.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I love it.
Don't get in your head about it. And I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Georgia.
Nice.
And
Amazing.
then shoot her.
Fantastic. And yeah, I believe you've got advantage on this.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, it's like Alanis casts CBT.
With advantage, where's my bow? 24 to hit.
Amazing, that hits.
Then it is. Okay. 7 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
5 points of lightning damage,
Ooh.
and 1d6 of Hunter's Mark. Another 4 points of piercing.
Amazing. Georgia is down. As you take her out, and what does it look like when Alanis kind of takes her breath, steals herself, and lets this arrow, which takes her out? She was at 4 HP, and now she's dead. And takes her in one hit.
She just kind of closes her eyes, she goes, grounds herself. Like, don't know, does that with her bow,
Nice.
shakes it out,
Nice one.
and then opens her eyes, focuses dead on Georgia because she's right in front of Luca, and Luca just saved her life.
Cute.
And then lets the arrow fly.
Amazing. I love it. Fantastic. And yeah, finds its mark and kind of just straight through the head. Georgia kills over, didn't even see it coming. again, Hunter's Mark. Do you get to move that when someone goes down? Is it automatic?
I think it's a bonus action on my
Okay.
next turn.
Nice one. Cool. Fantastic.
Yeah, bonus action on my next turn. I can move it.
Nice one, legend. Anything else for you? I think you probably used everything. That was good.
No, I think that's it. I think I've used everything.
One. Amazing. It is Bobby's go, and you've just run out of his reach. So he's going to whip around and go for Wrath. That is a 17 to hit you, Wrath.
Silvery barbs.
Nice one. Good use of it. But that's an 18 to hit now. Right.
Toki Alanis, it's your turn for silvery barbs.
This is
I'll
like
give advantage to me.
Nice one. Yes, I forgot to ask. This is 3d8, and every time I've rolled tonight, it's been 8s and 7s. So
Sam,
let's see.
I'm going down on me on Tinder. Let's go.
This was way better though. This was 14 points.
You know, I can take that.
Yeah. So yes. You also can't regain hit points to the start of Bobby's next turn, which I've forgotten about. As you just feel like coldness seep into you. Bella is going for Toki, and so is gonna try and hit ya. That is bad. That is 10.
Not gonna do
Not
it.
able to get ya. Bella's not done anything. All Bella has done all fight is walk around from the other side of the tent, try and hit Toki. And that is all she's done. They have 10 foot of movement.
He's
So
not
she's
even
like,
looking at her. He's just like sidestepping out of the way.
literally,
I've got
just
bigger things to deal with right now.
I love it. And Bella's like, no. And so Wrath, that is your go.
I'm gonna move here, and Bobby doesn't have a reaction because he used it as attack of opportunity on Alana.
Shit. Although I think Bobby's got it back because it was just Bobby's go. Yeah. Do you still want to do that, or?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I had you there. Did not.
You did have me. That is a non-natural 20 to hit from Bobs.
Do I get my reactions back at the start or end of my turn?
Oh, I don't know. Can someone else look it up? Because my keyboard just...
I'll look it. I've got it.
I feel like it's the start of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it must.
I'm not gonna comment. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, do you?
No, I don't know. I'm just not gonna try. I'm not gonna persuade it.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but it just feels right.
Rules. Yeah. Though I could see it being N. But then
I think
shield and stuff is at the start.
Start.
Yeah. Nice. Amazing. You have
Silvery
to to use it. Way better. That's only a 9 to hit you. So I assume misses. With your new fancy cloak, and your cloak billows, and Bobby gets all caught up in it. So you manage to get away, and now we're in the middle of the battlefield.
I have advantage. Who hasn't got it at this point?
Oh yeah.
Toki and
Luca. Toki. Toki looks a bit fucked up by whatever that happened with Nancy. And then for my action, I'll cast Detect Thoughts to try and feel out where Nancy now is.
I'll
so
say
Detect Thoughts goes out within 30 feet.
Give me an Arcana check, because I did say you would have noticed what this spell was.
Okay. 27 or 19.
You noticed, that's incredible. You noticed that this was some form of teleportation spell, and
oh shit!
It was like a conjuration spell, very like
high level,
very high level.
They gone
spell.
Okay.
And you noticed there were words inscribed, almost like coordinates inscribed into this spell, and you can't pinpoint exactly where Nancy ended up, but you're very familiar with the coordinates for somewhere in the Feywild. And Nancy is very gone.
Okay, could I then redo my movement slightly if I knew where that was? I'll be here! That's my full movement together.
Nice.
So knowing that, I now look at the stone that was left. So I don't cast Detect Thoughts based on them definitely not being in the realm anymore. Could I pick up?
Yeah?
Your sister levels you with the most unimpressed look as you.
I
reach for
give
it.
you eye contact as my hand slowly reaches.
Amazing. And as your hand slowly reaches for it, it goes right through it, like it did your own body, almost like you're a ghost unable to
Oh,
interact with it.
Dreaming.
Oh. No. Breath will like pan through the floor.
Yeah, you're just slamming the grass, knocking bits of grass
Shiny.
astray. Not able to interact with it at all.
Oh, fuck. Looks so disappointed. My sister's like, you were right. I can't even do it.
I usually am.
You are. Okay, so do I have an action left?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
Oh,
you haven't used
shit.
one. Yeah, you've just moved, that's all.
Pour it grass is not an action.
So I'll say, grass is a rat. I'll be like, oh, they teleport to the Feywild. They're gone now. Hey, Brain. Which bolt? First level.
At who, sorry?
Sorry, yeah, I should have specified. Bella. At my
Sorry.
sister. It's revenge time.
I was like, the
For
last
frogs.
name I heard you say was Bray. Brilliant, yes.
Disadvantage, we're so close.
Amazing. Yeah, roll that for me.
Oh, not 18. 18 plus 7. 25, I think. Is that maths?
That
Yeah,
hits.
yeah. Something like that. 1d12. That's a d100. That's a d6. That's a d2. Oh, just an 8. 8 lightning damage. Bat.
Nice.
Chicken bat.
And Bella hasn't taken any damage so far. Witch bolt, is that like one of the ones that sort of lingers? It holds it.
The last one dropped because
yeah.
I medicated. But yeah, you can keep it up. I just have to keep choosing to do it, otherwise it drops.
Yep, cool. I'm gonna put a little concentration thing on Bella. But she's not concentrating. It's you. Amazing. Anything else?
Yeah, with the lightning bolt, summon it from my finger, and I lasso it around their neck to zap them.
Amazing.
Bye-bye.
Bella doesn't really have a neck, she's just a brain.
Oh, I
In a
lasso
jar.
it around
In a
the
jar.
brain. Oh, in a jar.
Around the jar. Tuck it.
Here you go. Here you go.
Well,
Hang on.
Yeah,
It's coming.
yes.
Here you go.
Oh, they're in jars.
Yeah.
With tentacles.
Oh, throwback. In another life, Wrath thinks, I feel like I cast Sanctuary on a brain one time, but I can't face it. And that's his turn.
Amazing. Tucky, it is your go.
Okay, I'm gonna stab Bella since she keeps coming for me.
Nice one.
I'm gonna use my advantage from
Mm.
Wrath. Because that wasn't very good. Neither was that.
Mhm.
That's a 14 to hit.
Ooh, let me see. I accidentally closed it. 14. That hits! She's just a brain in a jar.
Yay! Okay,
Right in
so that's gonna be. I'm rolling so bad. That's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage to her.
Nice one.
Oh, and then I was gonna do my spiritual weapon, but actually, Bobby's not that close to anyone. Bella's right next to me, so I'm gonna stab
Nice.
Bella again,
Yeah, nice one.
and that's
Oh,
it's a 10 to hit, and I'm getting new dice.
Oh.
I'm getting new dice out.
It's a bad night.
It's not a great
Oh,
love, it's
I'm
okay.
so tucky. Yeah, and your sword, you kind of hit her just with like the blunt side, and just there's like a clang against the glass.
He's very distracted. He's got other
There's
stuff going
a
on.
lot going on, big day. Anything else from you? Any movement?
No, because no, I'm just standing there.
Clanging.
That's me done.
Nice one.
I've lost my scrap dice.
No,
I was like, scrap dice never let me down. They're gone.
they're gone. Did Twiggler eat them?
I hope not.
No.
Anyway, carry on. I'll find some other dice.
Scrap dice. Luca, that is your go.
I'm going to.
Ooh.
Oh, you're doing the robotic-y thing that you were doing last time.
I'm sorry. I could know about it.
Oh, I can sort of hear you.
I'm just gonna have to. Can you hear me any better now?
Actually,
Yeah.
a little bit,
Clearly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fab. Okay. Right. I'm gonna move to get a line of sight on Bella,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use my short bow, please.
Nice one. I don't know if you did do anything there, but you're like perfectly clear now.
I didn't do anything. Didn't even move.
We hoped and we acknowledged the problem and it went away.
Yeah.
We manifested.
Yeah.
All of us together.
That is a 25 to hit.
Amazing. Yes, that hits.
Lovely. Right. So that is 7 piercing.
Nice one. On Bella, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
3 fire.
Yay.
Some different dice. Not doing very well. And then 11 sneak attack.
11. Nice one. Incredible. Amazing. Good stuff. Bella is like twirling around in her jar. It's like a little whirlpool in there. It's a bit like a lava lamp. Yeah, that's incredible. Anything else from you?
No, I think I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Amazing. Wraith, it is your go. I'm like, you guys come around so quickly. It's because you got rid of everyone.
Wraith will hop on over across from Toki again, the advantage, and attack Bella.
Yeah. Get her.
And it's advantage, thank goodness. That's the same thing twice. It's not gonna go. That is a 9.
Oh, that misses me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. She's like trying. That's just the dagger slipping off the glass.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Missing all
is.
the
Like, maybe it'll
tentacles.
chip it, but no.
Okay. Change of tactic then. Wraith's gonna try rest her hand on like top of the jar.
Ooh, yeah. You're trying to unscrew it.
And she's going to produce flame onto
Okay,
it.
nice, amazing. In my head, they're now in mason jars, and so you just like got it by the lid. Brilliant. What happens there?
I don't quite know.
Because I think produce flame's a ranged thing, isn't it? Or can you just sort of?
I can
Yeah.
conjure it in my hand.
Yeah.
I can
And
hurl
is it a
it.
bonus action?
It's a cantrip.
Are we at cantrips as bonus actions? I've forgotten. Are we there yet, or are we not there yet?
We're not
It's
there
level
yet.
5, right?
Ignore me then, because I can't do that. Wraith is just going to rest her hand on top and she can't bonus
Let
action unscrew
Wraith
the
hide.
jar.
Yeah.
In which case, I'll use my bonus action to then summon my blink dagger back from the tent.
Nice one, smart. Excellent stuff. Yeah, and with like a ripping of canvas, it's back in your hand.
And she's just frowning down at this brain in a jar that she couldn't hit.
Excellent. It's a formidable foe, is Bella.
Yeah.
Alanis is your go. I love Alanis like so bloodied, just staggering. I
Just
love it.
kind of swaying.
But like kind of doing excellent. Like just taking someone out in one sniper shot.
Oh, we're gonna try and do it again.
Hell yeah.
Bella feels like she's covered. So can I move my hunter's mark onto Bobby, please?
Yeah, of course you can. There it is.
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So 12 points of piercing.
Was that
And
12,
2
sorry?
points of light. Yeah, 12 points of
Nice.
piercing, 2 points of lightning,
Amazing.
and another 5 points of piercing.
That's excellent. That's very excellent. Amazing. And yeah, it's not for me to say how an arrow hurts a brain in a jar. It does. Yeah, Bobby, who had kind of just been floating around trying to find someone to hit, turns and without a face you assume looks at you.
That's it. That's my turn. Thank you.
Amazing. It's Bobby's turn now, and Bobby is gonna move very slowly towards you, and that's Bobby's turn. Bella, it is Bella's go. Who's Bella gonna go for? She's gonna go for Wraith, sure. So Bella, one of her tentacles emerges from the jar and attempts to wrap around you, Wraith, for 17 points to hit. No. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
That hit.
Cool. So that is. So we got another 7. But that's only 13 points. But that's enough.
That's enough.
Damage.
You're down.
And you are
Oh.
down. Down on the floor. Wrath, your go. Your sister's down. Sorry, I keep yawning.
Immediate medkit.
Amazing. Amazing. You
I'm up to
stabilize your
noise
sister.
stuff. I think that's my turn. Yeah, that's my action.
Amazing.
Catch
Tucky?
me as I sway backwards.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, literally. It's like, oi, gets the swim and sorts out. Tucky, it is your go. And yeah, Wraith is still unconscious, but she's not in any danger.
Okay.
Avenge me.
I will hit Bella
That's
because
Soccer.
I'm worried she's gonna get us.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not gonna hit.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So
Oh no.
Tucky's. So Tucky's just gonna go again. He's gonna wait. How many of those have I used? He's gonna
Run it
use
back.
his whatever it's called, War Priest. Right, that's fine. And that is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
We did it.
Come on, Tucky.
Come on, Tucky, get a grip. He only stroked your face.
Oh,
Right. 5. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Amazing. And with 10 points of slashing damage, that's minus 14. And the words, come on, Tucky, get a grip, going through your head, you deal some damage to Bella. And could you roll me a wisdom save, please?
Oh dear.
That's what got me in the mess in the first place. That is going to be a 13.
13. You kind of blink just very quickly, just sort of, it's a normal blink, but as you do, time seems to stretch out, and you are all of a sudden back, and you're sort of like, what, 13 years old maybe, and it's like family board game night, and all the Flitzens that are currently living in the house, so what, maybe not Hershon and Lamarak, maybe,
new drop.
if you're 13.
I think Hershon is not.
Yeah.
But Lamarak, how old is I think Lamarak is.
Lamarak's there?
I think Lamarak's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll say Acacia's there as
19, I think a 19-year-old Lamarak is there.
19-year-old
Yeah.
Lamarak. Nice one. And I'll say Acacia's there too then. She's joining in. But you
Cute.
are playing one of the last games of, what is it, Monopoly, that the Flitzens ever played. It's the Malatin version. And you haven't even, no one's even reached go. Like, you've just gone around the board once. There's already been about 5 arguments. The first was over who got what piece. You, on your very first go, rolled like double 6s, and then you rolled double 6s again, and then again, and now you're going to jail. And you are just protesting at how unfair it is. And across the table you look up and you see Salter just like laughing. And Jenny's there as well, she's laughing too. And you just see Salter say, come on Tucky, get a grip. As Lanville very firmly places your little figurine. And do you know what figurine Tucky would have used?
I think he usually got stuck with the book.
Yeah. In jail. And that like memory recedes and you're back in a very fucking different environment. Maybe no less hostile. Because you remember again, the board was confiscated, the game was thrown away. Lulu was not letting her children play that anymore. But you do get a grip and you manage to get a hit in. Anything else on your turn?
That's it for me. I'm gonna stay here.
Amazing. Luca, that is your go, mate.
Hell yeah. I mean, you guys have got Bella. I'm gonna. But I do still get sneak attack, so I might. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for her. A short bow again.
Nice one.
Ooh. That's a 16 to hit. Lovely.
Yes.
That is a 8 piercing damage,
Piercing damage.
1 fire damage, and I'm changing my dice.
You've got the scrap dice.
Going round tonight.
For 10 sneak attack damage.
No, that's good.
Hey.
You guys want my d8s, so they were fantastic. Ooh, Bella's not looking good. There's cracks in the glass. The mason jar's falling apart. As a short bow just lands in it. Anything else?
I think that's me done. Thank you.
Nice one, Wraith.
Wraith is going with this mason jar analogy. Is going to pry her dagger underneath and try and simultaneously pop the lid and stab down if possible.
Incredible, go for it. Roll to hit. Probably advantage, yeah.
Thank you. I keep rolling 2s.
Nightmare.
That was the first one. Oh, that's much better. That's an 18, so that's
nice
a
one.
26.
Nice, that way hits.
27.
27 also way
Okay.
hits.
So that is 4 points of acid damage,
Nice one.
4 points of piercing damage, and 5 points of piercing
Hey,
damage.
she only had 5 left. How do you
Hey.
kill Bella?
Exactly as it sounds. I pop the lid and I stab down into the jar.
Amazing, amazing. You catch this brain on it and then just empty the jar up, and Bella and all her tentacles just slop out onto the grass.
I think Wraith from Ra's arm sort of lurches forward onto her knees to do this.
Amazing. Fantastic. And does Witchbolt just drop April, or is it like Hunter's Mark where you can move it?
April, you're muted.
We'll find out later.
God.
Anything else on your turn?
I will throw. No, can't do that. Bum. No, that's it for me.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Alanis, back up to you.
I'm gonna take a couple steps backwards because I don't like this
Oh, wait.
brain coming towards me.
Wait, sorry. I take all of that back. I'm unconscious.
Oh shit. Are you? Oh shit.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, right.
I forgot to take it off the screen. Sorry.
That's funny. Hold on.
I'm stable, but unconscious. Sorry.
Okay. She's got health. She's coming back. She's on the token.
My bad. Sorry.
It's your unconscious. It's your go. You have a funny dream that you destroy her, but then
Yeah.
you don't.
I don't.
And it is still an answer's go.
Okay. Just taking 2 shaky steps back. I wanna try and drop, so I'm gonna use playing a warrior on Bobby and then shoot him again.
Nice one. Okay, no worries.
It is a 23 to hit.
Nice, that hits 100%.
Cool. D4. So 10 points of piercing
Nice.
and 2 points of lightning.
Nice.
And then another 2 points of piercing.
Legend.
And then 1d8. Fucking hell, 2 points of force.
Nice. Cool,
That's a
cool,
lot
cool.
of twos.
There was a lot of twos, but they add up, and Bobby is not looking good. Lots of cracks in the glass. Anything else?
I'm just gonna take one more step back,
Nice. Smart.
just to be sure.
I love it. I love it. Is anyone around you? That's fine. That is Bobby's. Bobby can dash. Oh no, but Luca's closer. Bobby's gonna
Oh no.
give up and go move into Luca's range, and is going to tentacle at Luca.
Don't tentacle at Luca.
With a tentacle at Luca, that is 21 to hit.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
That's nope, that's worse. That's 25. But you
Well,
get the advantage. Do you want to give it to someone?
You know what? I'm gonna give it to myself.
Aw, self-care.
You deserve it, pal.
You do. Oh, I rolled not that great this time. So you only take 10 points. Oh my god, baby's first damage. You only take 10 points of damage as through the cracks in the glass, some tentacles come out at Luca. Wrath, that is your turn. Your sister sort of in deep REM in your arms.
Hey, wake up! Hey! Hey! With supposed healing, slumps it in the gob.
Nice
Wake
one.
up!
Excellent. Good stuff. Yeah, roll for that healing.
2d4 plus 4 plus 2. Just take myself a bag for 3 plus 7 hit points.
Hey.
Can I help her get up, or is that not possible?
I don't know.
Would
I
that be
think
an
that's
action?
probably an action, yeah.
No worries. Well, I shall just be cradling her,
Aw.
shoving this potion in her gob, and be like, right, back to it.
Good stuff.
Things to fight, things to stab still.
Things to find. Amazing. As we go to Toki.
Okay, Tucky, with the memory of his sister telling him to get a grip fresh in his mind,
Yeah.
is gonna take a deep breath, readjust his grip on his sword,
Nice.
and he's gonna stab Bella. It's gonna hit.
Come on. It's gonna
It
hit.
is. It's
That
gonna
is
hit.
Come
a
on.
26 to hit.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
here. Overkill. I love it.
And that is gonna do. What do I add? That's gonna do everyone with 13 points of slashing damage
That's exactly
to Bella.
how much health Bella had. And so for the second
Yay.
time, how do you kill Bella?
He's so done. He's so done. Just he's looking at Wrath pouring the potion in Wraith's face. He's like, I am sick of this. I just want to wake up, and just like with a deep breath, grip on his sword, just brings it down straight down the middle, splits that mason jar in half.
Fantastic, amazing. And yeah, as the mason jar falls to the grass, the sky completely black overhead, you look down and for a second you catch a glimpse of your own reflection. Blood streaked across your face, and you just stare at it for half a moment. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I am going to bonus action move my spiritual weapon.
Yay.
I can't
do
seem
it?
to move it.
Bugger. Come on. Why?
Sorry.
Why? No. No. Party. Talking. Spiritual weapon. Edit. You selected token. Save. Close. Control that. Okay. Can you move it?
Oh. Yes.
Yay.
Right, I'm going to bring it over there and I am going to attack Bobby.
Yeah.
I just have to remember. Like, that's +6. Okay. And that Gonna- It's not gonna hit. It's gonna be a 10.
Oh, so
Can I
fucking
still
funny.
rebarbs you?
No. Oh dear.
Well, there's a floating spectral sword by Bobby now.
Stunning.
It's intimidating.
Amazing. How long does spiritual weapon last, by the way?
A minute.
A minute. Nice. Okay, that's loads of turns. Excellent.
Docky, is
stuff.
this sword just aesthetic? Does it actually do anything?
Sometimes, supposedly.
It looks real cool, I gotta lie to you.
That's so cool.
Thanks, yeah. Thank you.
That's so funny.
Here, there's the sword here, and it's got
yes.
floating dicks around it. April, you didn't see
Ah,
it last
that's hot. We love to see it.
week. Galen's magic sword.
It is good.
It's a nice sword.
Luca, it's your go.
Oh, you're gonna make me yawn. I am going to. I'll stick with my short bow. So I'll bonus action disengage to start with, give me some distance, and then I'll hit him with my short bow, or I will try to. Ooh. That's a 24 to hit.
Nice, that hits. Do we think spiritual weapon counts as like an ally that would help flank?
I looked this up and
Yeah.
it doesn't count because it's not a creature.
Boo.
Boo.
That's silly.
I know.
Oh, well.
Boo indeed.
Boo. But yes, that hits.
Lovely. That is 10 points of piercing damage
Nice one.
and 6 points of fire damage.
That's exactly how many he needed to die.
Hey,
How
hell
do you
yeah.
take down Bobby, the last one of these creepy nightmare creatures that are summoned to your sleeping bodies?
He's going to jump out the way, not very gracefully, like stumble back these 15 feet because the tentacles are freaking him out. And he's going to aim for the perfect, like, crack in the brain
Nice.
and try and line it up with a crack in the glass and just try and get it through. Perfect.
Fantastic. And you do exactly that. And with that, you guys are out of combat.
Thank Christ.
We're still out of our bodies.
Yes, you
We're
are.
still sort of.
I go
That's not
round
good.
behind Toki and make ghost sounds. Ooh.
Dropping me in the process.
Yeah.
Nice of you to join us, Rap.
You know, I've always got to make a dramatic late appearance.
You know about ghosts. What's
Ghost, yes.
are we?
Well,
Are we
it is rare that I
ghosts?
am one. What do I think, Almighty DM?
I think you know enough about ghosts to know that you are not ghosts. I think roll an Arcana check.
I go pick up my daggers while I remember.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Oh, 17 plus. I think it's 9. Yeah, 26.
Amazing. I think you realise that you are ghostly in the sense that ghosts are beings trapped between two places, and you are currently trapped between the material plane and the ethereal plane.
My friend, you see, we are trapped between the material plane and a very fancy place called the ethereal plane.
Don't suppose you know how we get back.
DM, do I know how to get back?
This is the place where dreams live. You would get back by waking up.
Right, we gotta wake up. Talkie slapped me.
Well, we
That
tried
doesn't
waking
work.
up.
We've
That's
done
why we
that.
jumped off the balcony.
We threw ourselves off the balcony.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
I think though, with the high Arcana roll, before you were entirely in like the ethereal plane, like where dreams live. Now you're in an in-between space. That waking up seemed to help somewhat, and then it's almost like you got caught in a net, and that is where you are now. Like you are so close to the real world, but it's like a sheet of glass is separating you. So what may have worked before may work again. Something else might need to happen.
We want to look at our surroundings. Is there anything that we could, dive off of? Would spell our immediate demise?
It's the campsite that you've been staying at for the last 2 weeks, basically.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes,
my
of course
bad.
you did. No, I mean, I definitely remember to tell you that's where you were. Yeah, so, I mean, across from you see, the campground that, Ismene is staying on. Yeah, you recognise it. It's a campground. There's some woodland. There's a kind of main track running along it.
What if we go to sleep here?
Wraith on the floor. That sounds like a very good idea.
Oh, well, she quickly. She doesn't normally adopt my
Actually,
ideas about fast.
I am also going to agree. I could really use some sleep.
We could take a nap right here.
I guess it's as good an idea as we have.
I think if hitting was going to wake us up, we probably
Be awake.
would have woken up by now. So we may as well try.
Wraith's gonna stagger back into the tent
Mm-hmm.
and try and lie down on top of her body and fall asleep again.
Cool, nice one. Yeah, you lie down. How long does it take, do you think, before Wraith sleeps?
A while.
Mm.
I don't think she's the kind that falls asleep and just goes straight to sleep. I think it takes her a solid half an hour,
Oh wow.
40 minutes.
Nice.
It's why she journals and then sleeps.
Very good. You could get your journal out.
She'll
you
get her
can write
journal out.
things, put podcast on. Nice, yeah. MG. Eventually you do fall asleep though.
Cool.
And is everyone
I go to sleep
Yeah.
too.
I guess.
doing the same?
Yeah, I'll try and do the same.
Yeah.
Amazing. Again,
yes.
all of you, how long does it take each of you to fall asleep?
I think it also takes Toki a while. He's very wired, and I think it's that thing of when you're like, just go to sleep, and it makes you so awake. But yeah, I think eventually, after lying there with his eyes shut for probably like half an hour,
Yeah.
he'll manage to drift off.
Nice, yeah. Alanis, Luca, Ras.
Alanis just goes straight to sleep. She sort of lies down and she's out.
It's me IRL.
That checks out for Alanis, I think.
Yeah, she's like, oh.
Which one of us is going to go first, huh?
I was waiting for you to go first.
Oh,
Go
damn,
for it.
okay. An impasse. I think Raph is like curious. He's like, oh, so I'm close to the material plane and the ethereal plane. But it's like, what would it take to get closer back to the ethereal plane?
Very cool.
And I was like
Interesting.
pondering the arcane nature of it before he eventually falls asleep.
Nice. I love it. Amazing. Yeah, you're pondering these kind of deep theoretical questions that you're sure many scholars before you have studied, and you're thinking around it in circles, and before you know it, you've fallen asleep.
Luca, I think he's going to take a while. He's buzzing from the fight. He's freaked out from seeing his brother twice.
Yeah.
And he just, this isn't a nice place to sleep. He's got a twig in his back somewhere. He can't get comfortable. So it's a lot of fidgeting for like half hour, 45 minutes before he conks out.
Yeah. Amazing, yeah. So it takes all of you, apart from Alanis, who has good sleep hygiene, a fair amount of time to fall asleep. But when you do, you are asleep, and you don't dream. Instead, it's the sensation of you fall asleep and are instantly awake. And you don't know if it's time having passed, or maybe it's the sound of screaming that wakes you up, but you all wake up suddenly, and all around you, you hear screams.
God, it's always one thing or another in this place, isn't it?
Out the tent we go again.
Out the tent.
Out the tent.
Yeah, we go
go.
running. Are we? I presume we're
We
back in
rested?
like our
Yeah,
sleep
when we stand
clothes.
up.
Do we have stuff?
Yeah, right. So one, you have gained the benefits of a short rest.
Okay.
2, when you stand up, you do not leave your bodies behind.
Wonderful. Small ones.
Need to reroll some hit points.
Yeah,
Same.
go for it.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Right. Short rest. D8.
Do maths tonight, my
Where'd
gosh.
you go?
Sick.
There you are.
Also, fun little thing about the homepage. 1, I found the calendar wheel that I had not been able to fill in from last time. But also, Roll20's got little update. So on the map, if you double click those like black icons, it'll come up with the location information for the place where they are.
Oh.
Hey.
Which is very
Mhm.
cool. I'm glad they did that.
Oh,
See?
that's cool. I like that.
Oh.
Me too.
Go on, Roll20.
So, sorry, do we have weapons and stuff?
Yes, you are.
Yep.
You are awake. You are in the normal world now. You were
Okay.
you probably wake up in like what you went to sleep in, but like your weapons
Yep.
will be next to you.
Bucky is grabbing his sword as he's running out of that tent.
Nice. In his little heart
He
patterned boxes.
a Lambles hoodie.
Yeah. Let me know when everyone's finished.
I'm almost back to full. Went away.
Yeah, I'm one away.
Spells back and now I don't.
Wraith mutters as she staggers back to her feet. Truly no rest for the wicked.
Nice. What does Wraith wear for pajamas? What is she wearing at the moment? Does she have
She's
it all dyed up?
wearing her leggings. Her leggings. Her leggings that are normally under her skirt, and her massively oversized bright pink Protect the Unknown shirt.
Cute. Nice.
But she's still got daggers strapped underneath. She's
Nice.
got her thigh strap. She's got her boots, tugs on her boots. They're in her boots already.
Amazing.
um,
Amazing. I love it. I want to know what everyone's pajamas look like.
I saw actually the other day on Pinterest, which I thought was fun. There's like 6 boxes, and it'll be like, what does your character wear like every day
Love it.
to sleep as a fancy occasion? I'm like, I'm gonna have to send this to everyone. They can send me
Yes.
bullet points, and I can draw like my Barbie dream girl for everyone's character.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so good. Oh my god.
So that when we do like group pictures, I'm like, well, they were in their night clothes, and I now know what their night clothes look like.
No, I love it. I love that a lot. That's so cool. Amazing. Alanis, Luca, Wrath, what are your PJs?
We never thought about it.
But it's so
No, I
important.
have not thought about it. I think he's got a like an oversized tunic on, bigger than what he would normally wear because he can't bind while he's sleeping. And then probably in the same vein, the bag, like it looks like he has slept in a hostel and probably swiped these from someone else's
Nice.
bag at some point. They are from a larger man than he.
Fantastic. Amazing. I can't get out of my head a picture of Scrooge in his little like. You said oversized tunic, and I'm like, my brain
As a
went
hat for match.
very oversized.
He's got the little hat,
Oh
yeah.
my
Little triangle
God.
hat.
With a pointy hat.
Sorry to have thrown that onto Luca. Amazing. Yes, Alanis.
I feel like she's a big top and no leggings kind of girl.
Nice. I love it.
Naked butt.
She's wearing underwear, you know, she's got
Oh,
some
yes.
decorum, but she's not wearing her leggings.
Look at it. True battle.
I love it.
But she is, before she runs out, she'll she's putting her leggings and her armor back on.
Nice one.
So she
nice
doesn't
one.
change entirely. Her armor's just going over the top of this
Over
like
her beautiful-
nightie.
I love it. Yeah, it's sort of like an old faded, some sort of like concert tee, the festival that you
Yeah,
plan
exactly.
to at some point.
It was
in the
like a
Feywild.
gathering
Yeah,
like 70 years ago.
Yes, exactly.
Jamboree.
Yeah.
It's got like
Right.
everyone's names on the back, like all the
Everyone
leaders of the
signed
clans.
it. Yeah. Amazing. And Raph?
He's just wearing like black sweatpants, basically. Not much else.
Nice.
They're like tapered. And on one on the right arse cheek is like Jeff embroidered on the back.
Brilliant.
Mhm.
I feel like there's a paw print on the other cheek.
Yeah, 100%.
It was me
Amazing.
who was bribed to embroider them.
Yeah.
My embroidery
Birthday
skills.
present. Amazing, incredible. So you all rush out of your tents into the same night air that you feel like you were just in. It is 4 o'clock. You can just see the very start of a pale sliver of light on the horizon, but like nowhere really near sunrise. And you hear screams not all around you. It seems at like a casual glance almost like every other tent. Next to you hear screams coming from Ismin's party. Across the way you hear the sounds of like a child, like a toddler crying, and you hear these screams coming from all around you.
I will go to Ismin's tent.
Yeah.
Is there like movement? Are people up and about, or is it like if there's people about, then Toki will like try and grab one. If it's just screaming and like no movement, he will, I guess, reach to undo their tent. That feels quite like he's disturbing them, but he's like needs must.
Nice. Yeah. So the way that their tent is, their like I don't know campground is set up. They've each got like one-man tent, and there are 3 others in Ismin's party. I don't know who they are, but they are kind of same as you guys, and we're a bit closer, so they've come out of their tents as well now. Like they've quickly put on shoes. One of them's grabbed a couple of daggers, and the other one has like a mace. And they come out, and you arrive as they are like unzipping Ismin's tent.
What's going on?
They're like we don't know. And they unzip it, and you see Ismin is sat bolt upright, like sweat, just her eyes unfocused, and she's kind of like gripping her sleeping bag the side of the tent, and just as the door sort of opens, or the flap opens, she kind of stops screaming, but she's like whimpering.
Ismin, are you okay?
As you kind of say her name, one of her party members moves in and kind of touches her, and she jolts, and it's like you watch her wake up. And then she kind of blinks, looks around, you see kind of the very clear sort of like doesn't quite know where she is, and sees you and is a little bit confused because like you shouldn't be there, and so she's like, where am I? And then she kind of blinks and is like, so I had a nightmare. But then you hear the screaming around you continues, as this scene is playing out all across the campsite. The screams lessen off, but there are like the cries of children who are scared, basically. You hear, and you guys that aren't in the tent now see like and hear running footsteps, lights coming on at various campgrounds. And Ismin kind of runs a hand through her hair, and sort of attempts to sort of straighten up. She's wearing like button-up pajamas, straighten her pajamas, and blinks a few times.
It's all right. It happened to a lot of us. You're okay now.
You see there's like tears in her eyes, and she kind of wipes them away, and she kind of looks around. She's like, give me a moment, and kind of sort of ushers you out a little bit, and you see she kind of reaches for some clothes.
I will leave her.
Nice, and the other party members do as well. It doesn't take long, like 30 seconds. But she's come out and she's put like an oversized like hoodie over the top and kind of exchanged her pajama bottoms for like more sort of like leathers, I suppose. And is putting her boots on. And is like, what? You said did you have a dream as well? And like looks at the rest of her party who shake their heads.
My friends and I had nightmares. Yeah, we were attacked. There was like an old woman in ours, like a creepy ancient being. Did you see anything like that?
No, nothing like this. Maybe
What
it was not the same thing.
What did you dream about, if you don't mind me asking?
It was just somewhere, and I just felt this. It wasn't even particularly scary. It was just the feeling, you know. I saw things, strange things, a light in the distance. I tried to go towards it. I thought it was home, but it wasn't. And I just felt,
Lost?
yeah, lost.
Yeah, me too.
What was it?
Don't know. I'm sorry.
And you see her hand comes up to like grab her necklace, this like homemade necklace that she's got. There's a symbol of Noma. And you know from talking to her, she's some kind of cleric or paladin or something to Noma. And she's like, oh wait, but I saw some other things. Like broken glass or a mirror.
Nero.
Was this the Saints?
Surely the Saints wouldn't do this. I mean, I saw things too. Yeah, the full moon, triangles for Azra.
No, I had a lighthouse or something of the same.
There's a lot of different saints. Not all of them malicious.
Maybe. Why would they do this? Like they try to scare us.
Maybe it's a warning, a message.
Of what?
It's the night
Maybe-
of All Saints Day.
That's very true. Or maybe it was just someone, I don't know, using their images to point the blame in their direction.
Can someone do that?
You'd be surprised.
But to so many people, and she gestures out, and you see it's maybe like it's not loads, but maybe like a quarter of the whole campground seems to have had this dream or something of the sort. Woken up from a nightmare. On this scale?
It is a lot of people. Can we, from the campsite, is it like, can we see further into town? Can we see if there's like, I don't know, lights or like people on throughout Alana, or are we completely
Yeah.
isolated?
No, so you are staying. The campground is like ever so slightly down the mountain, and it's not even like down a mountain. It's just sort of down the slope from the city. And the way Alana was built, it's kind of built into not carved into the side of the mountain, but there are like houses and obvious districts on like plateaus and stuff. And you do see, now you say it and think about it, you look and turn around at the city, and there are lights coming on in the city. There were lights on already, but in different spots you see a few clusters, and then the cluster widens, and then it happens again as well. Like there's been a disturbance and more people are waking up.
Yeah, this seems on a large scale. I don't know. I've never
Roll me-
heard. I mean, go on.
No, I was gonna say roll me an investigation check as well, quick. And again, if anyone else is there as well, like I'd say you're sort of talking in between your two campsites now. Yeah, let me know.
A 14 investigation.
I think with the 14 you see, it's hard to estimate exactly sort of how many lights have come on. You can't see all of the city, but I think you do notice there are definitely like some parts of the city where like there's no lights that have come on, no one seems to have woken up, but then there's like a much brighter patch, like at one particular, I don't know, let's say like quadrant or quarter of the city, and you can't quite work out in this moment like whereabouts that is, but there's almost like a localization. Like bits that don't fit that, like there's definitely sort of say like it's District A that's got like the big cluster. There's still lights in other parts of the city, but you notice that cluster.
I'll point that out to everyone.
Can we deduce where that is, roughly?
Roll me a survival check.
What is that? Oh, not good. 11.
You can't quite tell, with it being dark and not being able to make out the rest of the city and just seeing random lights. You're not quite sure. It's a side. Nah, you're not quite sure.
Do I in like kind of arcane studies recall any kind of entity that would be able to do this kind of like mass dream effect on this scale?
Roll
like
me...
any mystical creature, any entity that's done this a while back.
Yeah. Roll me, so Arcana if you're thinking more sort of like mechanically, I suppose, how that would work, and then maybe you might get a sense of like what creatures could do it, but then Nature if you're trying to pinpoint exactly what might be able to do it.
I mean, well, the answer I want is in Nature, but I can't. I've got a better bonus.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Nature. We ball.
Nice one.
Oh, guidance.
Nice.
Hey.
19 on the die,
Ooh,
plus
nice.
5,
Wow.
24 plus
Okay,
5.
cool.
But-
So you know
27 total.
27.
Nice.
That's great. You know of a variety of creatures that have anything that you would maybe identify as like a psionic creature, like something that could do like psychic damage. You're thinking things like aberrations, which kind of in D&D and in like this world are things that exist in those places in between planes, or like they're aliens basically, and in this like magical world that can manifest as like a kind of psychic creature. However, this would be, you'd expect them to be able to do like 2 people, 3 people max, those sorts of creatures. If it's happening on this scale, there's like potentially hundreds of people who seem to have been disrupted in this way. I think the fact as well that you're like, this wasn't one dream is throwing you off. Like it was just sort of a general vibe that everyone seems to have caught. So I think you actually are leaning away from it maybe being a creature. Like you're thinking of things like certain kinds of, and I mean the one you saw, a kind of like not dark fae, but like a night fae type creature, like some sort of hag or something that can influence dreams and is known to do that, kind of like a folklore type creature. But again, that's very like they creep into the dreams of one person. I think in that instance though, when you start thinking about like night hags and those dark fae creatures, you're like, oh, maybe that's what happened to us separately from everyone else. Like this interlude you had before waking up, it was almost like those psionic creatures that you just kind of thought about and dismissed for this whole thing.
Yeah.
You think that maybe they were attracted to whatever was happening, attracted maybe to you specifically for some reason, and kind of essentially sat on your dreams and tried to siphon them away, which made you guys kind of half wake up and fight them off. But in terms of what could have caused this dream everywhere, you're like, it would be like an attack, like an area effect to the max sort of thing. And even though Toki and Ismene are kind of like, why would the Saints do that, you are struggling to think of anything else other than like a divine power or some sort of like orchestrated institutional attack. Almost sounds like negative, and this was a negative experience, not like a
Yeah.
war attack, but like something on high.
Yeah. I'll relay that to the party.
He did say that she followed us here. The purple lady.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Oh.
She didn't know who we were, but she followed us here.
Oh, I was so close to casting Detect Thoughts on Nancy, and they
Mm.
backed away before I could do it.
Is the black stone in the grass here outside our tent?
You look down, and in the commotion, no one noticed it. But as you now look for it, yeah, it's there.
Shall I cast Identify on it?
I mean, it's better
If you
than
have
picking
it.
it up again.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I will squat over the rock.
Nice one.
Cast
It's the
Identify.
gremlin mode.
Shiny precious. I shall ritual cast it, so it takes 10 minutes.
Nice one. Yeah, it takes 10 minutes. So in this time, what are other people doing? Is there anything anyone specifically wants to do, like Luca? Anyone still talking to Ismene, investigating?
I think Wraith would, once Toki had woken Ismene, start not stealthing per se, but doing her sort of like quiet, don't notice me walk through camp,
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to pick up on other conversations throughout, just listening, subtly checking the disturbances, making sure like the children have calmed or have an adult with them.
Nice.
I don't think she would approach, but just sort of that instinctive make my way around.
Nice.
Make him away.
Yeah, you walk around, and I think, yeah, you see there's this like one family, or maybe not family, but like a large group that are traveling together. They've got like caravans, and it seems that like people in like one caravan have all had this nightmare, and in that caravan there were a few children, like maybe 3 children, like one that was like middling aged teenager, sort of like an 11-year-old maybe, and then like one that was quite a lot younger, like maybe 4 or 5. And you see sort of in this panic of the other groups of people coming over, and trying to comfort, like help the parents that were in this caravan comfort the children. You do see that this like very young kid kind of starts wandering off, like crying. Like you see someone's trying to start a fire, and the shadows seem to like spook them basically, like as they dance off the caravan. And you see the kid kind of like bring one hand to their mouth and kind of like tears in their eyes as they kind of run away. Like they've got like a toy in there, like a stuffed animal in one hand.
I think if Wraith is close enough, she'll like gently flare out a wing and sort of curl it round and be like, hey.
And
It's
they don't
alright.
say anything, just look up at you, just like very scared, big eyes.
I get bad dreams too. And she'll crouch down next to them.
Like again, big eyes just sort of like brings the toy to the chest, and you see now it's like, you don't exactly know what kind of creature it is, and it looks handmade, and it could be a sort of like imaginary friend that someone has like sewn together for them. It's sort of this like almost like a buffalo, like it's this big thing, but with like big legs, and holds it to their chest, and just looks and kind of goes like, do you?
Yeah, I had one earlier. Did you have one too?
I did.
That's okay. They were just dreams. Was it scary? Did you want to talk about it?
And you see, like, really shakes their head.
You don't have to. Should we go find your parents?
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm.
Where do they normally stay? Point them out to me.
You see they turn around, they do a big loop. And I think in the confusion, it's like, I don't know.
How old's the kid?
Like,
Are they
4.5
small?
sort of thing.
Okay.
Not like small,
Uh,
but
Wraith will scoop them
nice.
and sort of like hitch them on a hip, which is kind of
Nice.
unnatural for her. But she's like, let's give you a high advantage. Can you see up here?
And they kind of look around, and again, they're sort of like, they put one hand sort of on your shoulder, the other one is like clutching this buffalo thing. Looks around and is like, I don't, wait, finders keepers, like, I found a stray.
Yeah.
It's like,
My new protege.
it's like, Dad was, we were over, with the caravans, one of them's blue.
Okay, blue caravans. We can work with that.
What's your parents' names, kiddo?
I don't think you're there because I think you're casting.
You're casting
you're squatting
identify.
over a stone.
Don't worry, I'm not there. Disappear.
Has Wraith being at the campsite for several weeks now seen blue caravans?
Yeah, I think so. Kind of like blue, and there's and then we're all together. And you're kind of like, this kid can't go far. And only came like a few like campsites over. And you eventually see this cluster of caravans, and you see now at this point like the adults have noticed that a kid has gone missing and is like trying to stay calm but freaking the fuck out.
Wraith will sort of stride calmly over to them, and then I imagine they'll come up to her because they'll see she's got him.
Yeah. Yeah, they like grab them and they're like, Sarah, and kind of grab and say, oh, thank you.
No problem.
And the kid's like, Daddy had a dream, and the lady. I'm just crying.
What, like?
Looking at you, you're the lady.
I'm the lady. Okay.
You're the lady.
Okay. Wraith will just nod and back into the shadows.
Let's continue exploring.
Yeah.
Anybody else do anything?
I have to go.
Oh,
So
do you?
I'm
That's fine.
gonna say goodbye.
Have a good day, mate.
So have a good week.
Bye.
What was I saying? Yeah, if the rock is there, can I look for like any other evidence of our fight and any evidence of Nancy since she vanished from where we were?
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me.
Sure thing. 17.
Nice. I think you see that there is no other evidence of like the fight. Like you remember your tent ripping because Wraith threw a dagger, that is not there. There's no like brain juice anywhere. There's no anything like marks where like straight arrows might have hit. Like you were doing like lightning damage. There's no remnant of that at all. And like any like bolts that you may have fired off or like arrows that you may have fired off, like they've been replenished, like they were never used. It's just the rock, and the rock is in that crop circle of grass still. But I think with a 17, like the way that Luke has like learnt magic is like unique. And I think kind of you see Wrath casting this spell, you remember Nancy casting this spell, and I think you get a very faint like magical remnant of the weave being disrupted in the spot where you know she cast the spell.
Thank you.
Oh, I see an ear.
Yeah.
I see a cute
So
little
can
ear.
we give a little kiss?
Oh, hi.
Say hi.
No.
It is
No,
Twiglet.
Hey.
It's Twiglet, yeah.
Twiglet's usually so chatty.
She is. She's just woken up from a nap. She's a bit sleepy.
Oh, she's like, I've stolen all the dice. I've hidden them.
Yep, she's in my dice box.
Amazing. So, Wrath, you've been cast and identified.
Yay.
I will give you specific information later, but this is a little magical object that Nancy, if that is her real name, which it isn't, has left behind. It is a heartstone. And now you look at it, and I'll say you don't touch it if you don't want to, but like it turns over as you know, magically look at it. It is in the shape of a heart. Like not like a heart, like a human heart, like an anatomical heart. Not perfect, like at all. It doesn't look carved. It looked like it almost grew that way, or like a heart was transformed into this. This object can cure any disease. It has, you know, again, I'll give you the specifics later, but it can do things like that. Like it can cure disease. It'll probably have the effects of like cure disease, the spell sort of thing, or remove disease, or whatever it's called.
Love that.
There's an element of similar to like lay on hands. There's a pool of hit points that can be used within it. But you also get the sense that it is in some way unstable. There's something here about the ethereal plane as well. It's going to be one of those items, I think, that has like charges, and it's like expend 6 charges and you can do this. Roll a d6 at the start of each day. If you roll a 1, it disintegrates, that sort of thing. And yeah, one of the charges, or like for free maybe, you're going to be able to like heal like touch by touch with it, which is what happened to Toki in the fight. It can cure disease, and then it's some sort of spell that's going to be similar to like blink, where you like
useful.
flicker in and out of the ethereal plane. Yeah.
Interessante. Does it? No, don't worry. Okay. Go! Take the heartstone.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Until I know the full description, I won't do things to it.
No, yes, that is very fair. I'm going to say it probably is going to require attunement, maybe, something like that. There'll be some sort of attunement thing that needs to happen with it.
Okay.
What did they say to you, Toki, before they healed you?
What?
Nancy, she whispered something to you.
I don't know, I think just mocking me for being unconscious.
Insight check.
Go on, Rafe. Go on. Have him.
Take him!
He lied!
It's good. It's a non-natural 20.
Yeah, Toki's not telling the truth, and Toki's really panicked that you're asking. Like, he'd sort of recovered a bit in the, like, there was everything going on. He could go into, like, protector mode talking to Ismene, but you see, after she spoke to him, he was very, very shaken, and he looks very, very shaken again.
Wraith will just let her eyes slide back to Wrath as if she's dropped the conversation, as if she didn't notice anything.
I think Toki visibly relaxes at that. Is that what healed me?
So it's me.
Yeah.
Oh yes! It's a heartstone. It heals.
But why would
cures disease?
he heal? They
Maybe.
heal me.
They look like they are having too much fun in that fight. I'm not sure we can really ascertain their motives per se.
You think they were just toying with us?
I mean, they teleported away. They never revealed what they were here for. They were siphoning dreams, perhaps. I don't know.
They could get in our heads.
Many people can get in your heads. That's not difficult.
He can
That
get in your head
doesn't-
anytime he wants.
Exactly. I
Doesn't
never
fill
have.
me
Tucky.
with
I never have. I respect your privacy too much, baby. You know that.
thank you.
Are things starting to quiet around camp as time passes a bit?
They are, yeah, very much. You do get the impression that, like, yeah, with that little child and with this mean, yeah, there were people are kind of calming down, realizing, but at the same time, it seems like the lights in the city are growing brighter. Like people are being woken up. Like important people are being woken up because of this.
I'll be right back. Wraith is going to duck into her tent.
Yeah.
And she'll duck out the far side because she sort of feels like someone is probably going to follow her. And just on the outside, the far wall of the tent, she'll kneel on the grass. And the conversation about why would the saints do this if it was the saints is sort of ringing through her head. And having just made probably one of the initial contacts with a saint the day before, a pretty big one, for Wraith anyway, she's just going to try asking. So she'll kneel like calmly down, sort of, and feet tucked beneath her, and just put her hands on her lap. And it's very reminiscent of the sort of obedient pose she would get into as the maiden, but it's the only way she knows how to, like, she's seen other people pray, so she sort of just falls back into this routine. But instead of letting the neutrality wash over her, the sort of blank slate veil feel, she's instead going to just bow her head a little bit and think out I don't know who to think out to, so I'm going to make it random. I'm going to do, who did we see in the dream? We saw Everett, but she hasn't touched her yet. We saw Kerrigan. Interesting. We talked to... Who did we talk to yesterday? Asifa. Okay, it's going to be a toss-up. It's going to be between Asifa for the big feelings or Kerrigan because she feels they have a lot in common. It will be odds for Kerrigan, evens for Asifa. Oh, that's a 1 for Kerrigan.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Oh my days.
What are you kind of reaching out and feeling like? What's the message here in this case?
She's just trying to reach out and I think she'll sort of just think out into the universe directed at Caravan. We haven't spoken before, but you've talked to my brother, my twin. Were you trying to contact us this evening? Me?
Roll D100.
The tomes are being referred to.
That is a 87.
Go on.
Yeah, nice. 87. Oh, because I didn't write it down, I just did it off the doc. You reach out, just thoughts out to Kerrigan, and I think you feel almost like a hand pushing your neck down further, so your forehead is touching the ground now. Like, you were sort of in a halfway position between, like, how the maiden would have prayed, just like I don't know, bowed, reverent. But now this is like submission that you've been forced into. You see again those like twin daggers, just the symbol of Kerrigan, flash in front of you, as you feel like you struggle to breathe because your face is being forced into the mud and the grass here. Like you feel your back ache, like your legs begin to burn and your shoulders like seize almost as your body's being forced into a position it does not want to be forced into. And I think you then feel an immense sense of weariness, similar to how at the end of a very long day when you've spent everything that you have, that kind of fatigue, but it's not coming from you. It's like it's being shared with you, what someone else is feeling, and then it vanishes.
I think it's Wraith's turn to be a little bit shaken.
Yeah.
She believes in the Saints because of the interaction she's had with them, but this is one of the few handful of times that she's actually interacted with them, and it was not a positive experience.
2 for 2 on Kerrigan trying to kill the party that prays to him.
Yep. So I think it's Wraith's turn to be a bit pale and maybe go a bit clammy. And she'll sit up again.
Covered in mud.
Wipe herself off. She'll duck back into the tent and change into her everyday clothes.
Yeah, nice.
And then
Got
duck
some
back
baby
out the tent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent, yeah. What were you guys doing while Wraith was away?
Getting dressed, I think.
Yeah?
Mm.
Just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, as you were getting dressed, Toki, you feel at the bottom of the bag, that letter that you just got. Your fingers sort of brush against it. But yeah, you will get dressed. At this point, like the sun is properly starting to rise now. It's sort of gone 5 maybe, with everything that's going on. Wraith comes back. She's got dressed. She's changed. Though I think you probably noticed there's some like mud stuck in her hair. I don't know how visibly shaken she might look. But and I don't know if Raph was in the tent when you got there getting finished as well. But
You okay, Twinny?
Positively peachy. And she'll start combing her hair and braiding it up into her usual coronet.
I'll prestidigitation to try and help with the mud magically. I know it doesn't actually clean it, but surface level.
Much appreciated, brother.
A saint would do this if any saint did do this. Is there a dream saint?
Well, we all dreamed of different saints.
Yeah,
true.
you missed it last session, April. People did kind of go through and sort of read out what symbols they dreamed of and what that could correlate to.
Oh, yes. My bad.
So, yeah, I don't know if you guys want to sort of get that again or what.
Yeah.
Up to you
I've got it
guys.
here if we want. I've got it. I wrote it down because I mean to do a page on it. So here we go. There was imagery for Enid with the pyre, even though it's not one of her symbols. So that was you and Alanis. There was triangles for Azra from Toki and Alanis. A broken mirror for Neural and Luca's dream. The new moon for Capria and Luca's dream. The 8-sided stars for Najima in yours and Luca's dream. Toki had Laverna with the orchid field, Mara with the full moon, and there was another. Was it Mara? There was another one.
Maybe it was.
There's another one that
Rasim.
Toki had that I didn't get and I haven't rewatched yet.
Toki had Rasim for the full moon.
Rasim.
And Toki had, it wasn't specifically to do with saints, but all of the people in Toki's dream were smiling at him very eerily and very wide.
Oh.
And that was off-putting. And we also discussed the star, the 8-pointed star for Najima. Najima is the saint of dreams and sleep.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then I had Borna with the anvil, Kerrigan with the cross daggers, and Everett with the diamonds. And I wondered if the river in your dream might also be Kerrigan, but I don't know.
Could I pray to the Saint of Dreams? Enid, did you say?
Najima.
Najima, my bad.
Yeah, of
Rat
course you
knew
can.
that. I did not. What are the pronouns, sorry?
I think Najima's she, her. I think.
Yep, she, her. Yep.
It'll say on the little hand.
I ain't praying to Kerrigan again. Scary and bad.
I did it once, I would not recommend. Was not good. Haha. Yes. Okay. Am I ready to pray?
Go for it.
Am I
mate,
okay to
yeah,
pray?
Please do.
Alright, be there. Hey Najima Hon,
What are you
was
doing?
just wondering. This is internal. Raph is
Okay.
looks like he's pondering, but he's saying this internally. Everyone's had some fucked up dreams, and I kind of saw some of your imagery in my dream. I just wanted to check, is everything okay up there? Because it feels like some mega meta divine stuff is going on, and there's lots of kids crying. You okay? Nice to meet you. I'm Raph, by the way.
Amazing. Roll your D100.
Oh, it's 80 something.
Oh, bloody hell.
83.
83. Oof. You know when you scrunch your eyes shut and then sometimes you dig the palm of your hand into your eye, you get you see those little spots. You get that without scrunching your eyes up, and those little spots become 8 stars, forming an 8-pointed star. And Wraith, did you say did you say out loud I just prayed to Kerrigan, or was that just you saying
No.
it? That wasn't okay.
That was inside.
Yeah. You see these stars tremble and blur, almost like they're going out of focus. You get the sensation of being so fucking tired you physically can't keep your eyes open. And your vision blurs and you almost sway just with being so exhausted, and then all of a sudden that draws back and you feel like yourself again.
Oh dear.
Easy, brother.
See, I just sent a quick memo to Najima just to check how she was doing, And I saw the 8 stars, but then I was filled with a sense of immense tiredness. And I'm not tired right now. So is something wrong with Najima or the Saints? Have they been in some way?
I mean, admittedly, I also tried the same thing, and the saint that I prayed to sent the same feeling of exhaustion back.
Who did you pray to?
Doesn't matter.
Shared with you? It's only fair.
How? I will not be doing it again.
There's no shame.
Because I do not recommend it. But I dreamed of Kerrigan earlier, so I thought it was a good idea to reach out to someone that I had dreamed about.
Oh yeah, that went bad for me in the past.
We'll not be doing that again.
Yeah.
Hells no.
Yeah, I don't think he likes twins. I wonder why.
I mean, I killed mine and everything.
I know.
You'd be more impressed with me.
You'd have something to bond over, but I don't think he wants friends.
No. Servants is more like the feeling that I got.
So all of this, well, 2 of the 6 who tried are inflicting feelings of tiredness or tired.
Should we go consult our resident saint expert?
Indeed, Professor Flitzen.
So we throw open the tent to Professor Flitzen.
What are Professor Flitzen and Luca up to?
I think Toki's sitting at the edge of the tent, staring into space, very. I think, especially having been reminded of the letter as he was pulling stuff out of his bag, he is just staring into the middle distance,
Yeah.
very lost in thought.
Yeah.
Luca has dressed and is probably politely, patiently waiting for Toki to stop having a crisis. He doesn't want to interrupt
At his
him.
feet.
You can interrupt him if you want. He will be
It's all good. The
receptive
twins
to-
are about to do it for me. I don't even need to do anything.
Having a good morning, Talkie Dit.
Quite
Well,
good.
you know, I love
Right.
to be woken up by the sound of screaming.
Wrath, you want to take notes for next time you spend the night with Toki.
I was gonna say something, but I thought in certain company I shouldn't. I held my tongue. April very almost said something diabolical. Don't worry about it.
I have no such qualms.
I was gonna say I've woken you up screaming before, but I was like, no, too far, April.
What's our plan? Do we want to go investigate, talk to authorities? I don't know who the authority is on hundreds of people having nightmares at the same time, thousands of people, I don't know.
Well, the
Yes.
authorities of those above is that they are rather tired.
How'd you learn that?
I took a leaf out of your book, Toki. A page out of your book. And Wrath and I had a little convo with some saints. And they're real tired.
Which saints?
Well, Wrath talked to Najima and got that she was quite exhausted.
Okay, saint of sleep, not that surprising, I suppose.
And I spoke with someone else and got a similar reaction.
Who?
I mean, I really don't think it matters that much. I won't be reaching out to them again.
I think you can share with the group.
You know, you'd think that as twins we would have more in common. But
Really wish you would stop reaching out to him.
and I will.
You know, it's frowned upon for a reason.
And that will be the last time I do so unless in dire circumstances.
Like, if you need to speak to a twin, speak to Milan. I know he's really boring, but like
I didn't dream of Milan, I dreamed of Kerrigan, so I thought let's reach out to someone we dreamed about. I thought he'd give me props. He did not.
no.
You didn't finish the job. I came back.
I feel I finished it pretty thoroughly. You just had very great
Me
initiative
being
of your
here.
own.
Says otherwise, mate. Get good. Come on.
I don't want to follow up on that.
So the saints are tired.
Saint's tired.
Do they want us to do something about it?
You can roll a religion check if you like, anyone who is pondering.
Oh.
I feel like Wraith would just look to Toki in this moment as the knowledge.
Oh,
in
and
the
that
room.
20.
Let's
That's incredible.
Look, Toki
yeah.
rolling well on something to do with saints for the first time all
Yay!
campaign.
And tonight as well.
Yeah, Toki is the subject matter expert and draws upon this deep well of knowledge that he has. Yeah, I think you've heard of events like this before, where the saints have communicated with a lot of people all at once. Usually, it's warnings, some sort of like prophetic element to it. But you know, just as much as the next person, probably even more, that the saints are not like they do not have infinite power. Like, it is a genuine well of resource that they have, and they seem to have tapped it. You can only imagine how many people are now sort of praying to them with like follow-up emails, and it you know what? Following that, it almost is like this is an out of office response of just like there's nothing left.
Too tired, can't get back to you right now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
genuinely.
I'll respond in the morning.
Yeah, like it just is like, and you maybe have heard of this and read of this before as like genuine documented events, and they're rare. They're very rare, but there are times when multiple saints have like common domain over something that's going to happen, shared interest maybe, stakes in it, and so they will reach out channeling a certain amount of power through one very specific thing to reach multiple people to get this message out the only way they can. And afterwards there are reports that maybe clerics of these saints did not have as much power, like mechanically maybe they didn't have as many spell slots, that the saints they need a long rest, basically, is kind of what's happening.
Okay, I will relay that. And I think Toki will start writing down all of the saints that we all dreamed of.
I'll send you a picture of my
Thank you.
I haven't rewatched. I still don't know what my fourth one was.
Did you have a fourth one?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
there
have
was
your
one that
fourth
people
one.
couldn't quite figure out.
Yeah.
I think we should talk to people and see if it's just these saints or if it was more of them. I'd be interested to know if anyone dreamed of Galen.
One would think that you would be the one to dream of Galen.
Well, exactly. If I haven't, maybe there's a reason.
I would have thought that after yesterday I might have dreamed of a Sifa, but I didn't seem to.
It might not be that specific if they're reaching out to a vast number of people.
Maybe not all the saints.
That's what I'd like to figure out.
Brilliant. And yeah, with all these unanswered questions, we will leave it there for tonight and pick up next week with a fun little investigation.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Amazing. Thank you very much, everybody.
Way!
Thank you.
Wow, that was very fun.
Yay, good.
I
Has
had.
anyone? Oh yeah.
Oh, you go.
I was going to ask if anyone had session titles. I liked what Rath said. What was it like? Hey, Najima Hon, something like that. I really like that.
The only one I got was so the saints are tired.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't write any down for that one.
Mm-mm.